A forensic archaeology team is on the brink of a major discovery.
Oh my God.
The previously unlocated gas chambers at Treblinka. Dutch archaeologist Ivar has just uncovered an orange tile with a Star of David on the base.
Yeah, it was over here.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I have 4 tiles. 3 yellow ones and 1 red one. And these are small fragments. And this one is almost complete.
Okay.
And as you see, the Star of David is on the bottom,
side.
which is quite remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's another symbol.
You see the Star of David on this one also.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen those tiles?
No.
Tiles that fit with the idea that we are in the area of the gas chamber.
Yeah. What immediately springs to my mind when I see these is that witnesses who were allowed in the gas chamber area talked about the Star of David actually being on the outside of the gas chamber buildings to build up that illusion that people were going to somewhere that was safe.
That's fascinating. That's quite something.
Treblinka eyewitnesses have identified tiles just like these. Until now, everything known about Treblinka II has come from eyewitnesses, Nazi confessions, and a handful of documents. Now, for the first time, Caroline and her team have hard evidence confirming the existence of the gas chambers. Could this also be the location? The LiDAR survey confirms other research suggesting that this is also where the gas chambers were.
Well, there's certainly a change in material now that has been excavated in this trench.
Wow.
We may have the original ground surface now of when the camp was in operation, and that's why we're seeing very big structural stones now.
It's not possible.
Kevin has finally reached the ground level for 1943. Brick wall sections and foundations confirm this is the site of the gas chambers, the only brick buildings in the death camp.
That completely changes your perspective of this landscape and how the camp looked.
Caroline has confirmed the existence of gas chambers at Treblinka and also identified their location. Using this, she can now create a new plan of Treblinka II and show exactly how the process there worked. An orchestra greeted new arrivals as they disembarked at the platform. Within minutes, 3,000 to 4,000 passengers would have assembled in the square. Women and children would be divided from the men, taken to the barracks on the left and told to undress, leaving shoes and clothing. Inside, the women would have their hair cut off. Then, carrying soap, towel, valuables, and documents, they'd leave for the bathhouse. Meanwhile, the men had been instructed to undress and leave their clothes neatly in a pile. At this point, the shouting of the SS and guards would intensify, urging naked men, women, and children to file past a ticket booth and hand in their valuables and documents. They were marched for 400 feet down an alley, bordered by flowers and fir trees, called the Road to Heaven. After a minute, they would see a handsome stone building with 5 wide concrete steps leading to large ornate doors.
When the procession of the condemned approached the gas chambers, the people began to back away in terror. With clubs and lashes, they drove the people into the corridor of the gas chamber, and then into the chambers themselves.
The bodies were removed from the chamber and taken on a rail cart to the cremation pits. Then the process began again with a new trainload of passengers. The whole cycle would take no more than 60 minutes. In 1941, Himmler had instructed Globachnik to kill the Jews of occupied Poland. 24 months later, more than 1.5 million Jews had been murdered. 200,000 at Sobibor, 500,000 at Belzec, and 900,000 at Treblinka.